What is up, everybody? Great. Yeah. You know, we skipped it last week, but we're still here, still working on, Goon's House of Doom 2. Or I guess actually Goon's Museum of Doom. We're in the process of renaming that. I still need to get the page updated. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I don't want to completely, break all of the links I have right now, but let me open up the page for that real quick, like. No, not my library. Give me my, mine. My games. Not the games I own. Oh yeah, I need to give them like a player count on Goon's Blast. I don't think there's a limit hard-coded in there, but I'm sure there's a limit imposed by the Photon engine that we're... whatever. It's a weird classification with, like, video games. Like, you could technically use multiple engines in a video game, but you usually list one, whatever's most prevalent. It's like Fmod's an engine, right? But that just handles sound. Why am I blanking on the physics engine that everyone uses? Whatever that one is. Anyway, I digress. Tonight, what I would like to focus on mainly, I might do some more console work, but I don't want to like just focus on the console, even though I like the console. Actually, one command that we can add in pretty quick is I want to have like a speed command so you can go fast if you want. I think that'll just help with debugging as well. Like noclip basically is that, but like if I made just a command where you're still colliding with stuff but going really fast, that would be good. Oop. All right. Yeah, anyway, we don't need the door for this. That reminds me, I also should really make a ticket for, brainstorming other ideas for silly mode, funny mode, whatever we end up calling it. Just as a reminder of what the heck this setting is that I'm talking about. We actually have it in the code, it just doesn't do anything right now. So if I go to like the game state, I think one of the things, somewhere in here there's game settings, right? Global settings is like the volume, like screen resolution, stuff that's like per computer. But then I thought this was just all in game state, but I guess I'm wrong. Scene load data, item state, note state, so is this combined with something else when saving data? I don't know. Hold on. Bleh. Okay, get game state. Who the heck uses this? Wait, it's only used internally? Couldn't that be private then? No, okay. Oh, okay, I just read this search result, like, super wrong. What the heck, man? Like, the first song was, like, crazy loud and then nothing. Alright, I guess it was just the second song was kind of quiet. I can... SNES library, and it's not perfectly balanced every song across every video game that was on the SNES. It's bullshit. Fuck, what am I doing? Okay, so somewhere in here there's like settings about... Because like, there's stats about like, if you randomize the game, like all the randomizer data, where the hell else does that go? Because that has to go in the save file, doesn't it? Save game state, get game state, cool. What? There's no way we just... No, we do. We do just put that data in there. How does it know what frickin' difficulty it is? Like, again, it's all stuff I thought that was part of the game state. Is it in scene load data? Is there, like, a sub-object in here? No, that's literally just, like, what room you were in and where you were and what way you were facing. Heck, man. I should probably put a thing in there for, like, what camera to activate, because that would help the one conundrum we have. We might do that, maybe tonight, I don't know. Let me leave a note for myself to do that. If not tonight, eventually. Add which camera was active in scene load data to be used. Actually, I guess really in any scenario, right? Is like we could even use that with teleportation info to like set a specific camera instead of like having there be a like trigger that sets the camera. Because what we're doing now essentially is like whenever the camera is not like the default camera in a room and you load into it, it works just because like where I warp you in, there is a trigger that sets the camera to the one that was whatever camera it was there. I think that's actually visible right now. Like for a split second you could see it on the wrong camera, then it switches. Anyway, it's not really here nor there. Goodness gracious. Again, I'm really just lost on like how it figures out what difficulty it is. So like, alright, if I go to player status, that information should be in there as well. If I can find player status, sure. Oh, there it is. It's like, surely I have it open. It's like where all of the logic in the game is, unfortunately. Yeah, game settings. What the hell do we do with game settings then? Oh, do I store that in another file? Okay, hold on. I'm going to my app data folder, chat. We're on an expedition here. What the hell is saved? Oh, it's a log file. I'm like, why is there a save file in the randomizer app? Okay. Oh, right. God, right. Debug builds. It's in, like... man, where... It's in, like, the Godot folder, right? And then you gotta go... App, user data, yep. Then... Goon's House of Doom 2, and there's 2 of those folders because different capitalization at various parts in the project. Awesome. Love that. Okay, save files. So we've got... these guys. We got saves, we got settings, got Vulkan, shader cache, global config. Yeah, global config is like the one file. God, I wish I didn't serialize these fucking things, because otherwise I could read this. Oh wait, I don't serialize them. Sweet. Never mind. Alright. My wish has been granted, chat. We're good. I suppose there's no reason why you guys can't. Alright, first of all, why the hell does Notepad, of all apps, have all these doohickeys on it? I know I'm being an old man here, but I don't like it. Anyway, yeah, what am I doing? Why am I hiding this? You know what, let me beautify that. That looks like ass. Be able to read it a lot easier. Is JSONLint still a trustworthy website? Are there ads on here? Am I gonna get wrecked? You know, whatever, I'll just do this. You guys don't see shit. Alright. Don't save that. I guess that wouldn't matter if I saved it, because it would still be the same. Okay, yeah, great. I forgot that I save every slot of inventory, even if you have nothing in it. Awesome. I mean, it won't cause any, like, performance variation if you know, have a lot of items compared to not in a weird scenario where you have really slow I.O. Whenever you're, like, loading, it takes longer because you have more stuff. It'll take exactly the same time every time, because I have blanks. Okay, yeah, we have our target scene, cool, we have our inventory, we have our item box. I mean, it's just that object. How does it know what fucking difficulty it is, then? Wait, is that context lost? Like, as soon as you unload, and then it probably just defaults to whatever the default enum value is, which might actually just be invalid. Which I feel like would cause a lot of errors if that were the case. Hold on. There's nothing around difficulty, and I'm pretty sure that's called difficulty. Yeah, game difficulty. Whoa, okay, well, I guess this is part... Like I said, though, we have this funny mode flag. I never really explained what it did in my intro here. Funny mode is gonna be like... It's like, I don't even know if it's gonna be a secret game mode. I kind of want it to be a secret game mode because the intent of it is it's going to fuck with the player, and even if you're like a seasoned survival horror vet, you might actually pick that thinking like, oh, okay, there's gonna be some fuckery in here. I mean, I could put like warnings on it in the menu when you turn it on, but at the end of the day, giving it to the player right away may be a mistake. And I do want unlockables for my game anyway, so maybe that will be an unlockable in the long term. But regardless, what it's going to be, it's going to throw all sorts of weird bullshit at you. For example, one thing that we're definitely going to do tonight is have it so that the speeds that the player moves actually gets faster the less health you have. Including probably like a broken speed at like a minuscule anything will one-shot you type health that will probably be hard to even get at. And we already have that logic because there's already logic for like different speeds. Where is it? Yeah, so we have like these constants here. These are really just multipliers, but I mean, it's kind of what speed is anyway. Yeah, it's actually kind of already set to this shit posting logic where it goes faster as you have less health. Oh wait, no, right. So wait. So it goes upwards at... Yeah, why do I have this set up this way? Oh, I see. Right. We use this information elsewhere. No, what the hell? Oh, we don't call it. Okay. That would also explain why this seems to be completely detached from anything. So I'm not explicitly setting these, am I? No, I'm not. Okay. Cool. So it seems as though we need to have the game settings saved somewhere. Like, it's getting saved... Yeah, definitely... No, it's just its own file. I was gonna say, I could have sworn it's, like, used, but... Only managed in, Yeah, I mean, we use it everywhere that, like, item spawns and stuff are set up. Yeah, and passwords as well. Okay. Fun. Very fun. Yeah, so I'm just not using this at all, huh? Well, let's prove it, I guess. Alright, player is in every scene that's part of the game. So I'm gonna do this. Cool. So I think we're just gonna find that, like... all of this gets reset, basically. Yeah, and then the randomizer seed, there's no need to, like, print that all out, because this ultimately is just proving a theory here. Oh, man. Okay, well... We might even lose it room to room, but I feel like that can't be the case because... No, we don't, because player status is a singleton, and there's one of it across the entire game, so it's at least going to remember that. Alright, so we'll go in hard mode, randomize the items, randomize the enemies. Okay, difficulty equals hard, randomize equals true. Got an error in the log, I see. That's not great, but you know, whatever. Plop a save here, make a new save. And I'm gonna be bold, we'll just load, even though it's a weird place to load. Okay, still on difficulty hard, randomizer true. That makes sense because that's part of the game, the player status. It's not getting... Well, maybe that should be getting reset there, but I guess there's no flow where you're like actually just loading from a random spot in the game. You have to go back to title screen. Like, that's just gonna be how it is. And then in here, it should be calling like a fresh reset game, which it apparently doesn't. Okay. Weird. Alright, let's close it entirely, and now we're gonna load that copy, and the difficulty is gonna be none, and randomize is gonna be false. We'll see if the items are still randomized, though, and or the enemies. I mean, the enemies... Oh, no, it can spawn in the chaser, whatever the hell his name is. Let's see here. Difficulty equals normal, randomize equals false. Okay, so I guess there's a default that is getting set to when it first initializes. But yeah, so that's proof in the pudding, I mean... Yep, that's just the gun. This ammo will be here even though it shouldn't be here on hard. Oh wait, hold on. I mean, the ammo pickup's in a weird fucking spot. Yeah, okay, no. They're just pretty standard here. Oh, not this shit again. Why does that happen suddenly? Well, my animation's all fucky. Not sure what happened there. Oh god. Okay, well, whatever. It's question answered, yes. Game difficulty is currently, like, only stored in the session of playing the game, so that's bad. That's really bad, actually. I mean, I think the fix for that is pretty simple. All we gotta do is add the game settings to the serializable object that we save to our save file. So this admittedly had a little more setup than I thought it would, but that's okay. Literally, we just dumped that in there, and I think we're good. Alright, so when we're saving the game, right, we got get game state. Okay, good. What would be even better than any of that is when we're making changes to game state in here. Save player status. So... this isn't really something we need to save every time we do this call, because this call is essentially made every time you change rooms. And when it comes to difficulty, we don't even really want to have like an intercept where it's like setting that. But I guess when we call like reset status or whatever, so whenever we're like doing equals to this thing, yeah, load game state from file data, that's perfection. That's going to come in from the load logic, I'm pretty sure. Load game data, yep. So if I put this new object in here, I can then, in player status, do this. Player status dot game settings equals data dot game settings. I know it doesn't exist yet, but it will. And I think that'll be just fine. I don't think we need to worry about the, like, pass by reference happening here, because having that memory address still exist on a variable that's active in the form of player status, since that's a singleton, I think that will be safe. It won't get, like, disposed or anything at the end of this method call or whatever. We really haven't run into errors like that. I think the safety rails, kid gloves, what do you want to call them, are in full effect on this, this here engine. I mean, hell, to be fair, most game engines, I feel like, probably have that. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. I mean, that's what we want, but like, do that down here. That's what this method's for. Load inventory, load player status. The annoying thing is, I think this gets called in a lot of places, actually. No, because that's the decompiled version, so it just gets called from here. But do we have other places we call load from game state? I mean, presumably yes, but... Okay, so you do it from file data, you do it from... scene changer... Oh, okay, just these two. But that is the same flow that it goes through when you change scenes. So, much like... Ah, God, this is silly. Yeah, you know what? Hold on, fuck it. We're doing it this way. I don't want this to always happen. This won't matter because you'll essentially be sending it to the same values over and over and over again, but even still, it doesn't set right. So let's do it this way. We only set it when you're loading from the file directly, because that's when we actually want to change the value. Likewise, we only want to set it... Wait, what just happened? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sorry, I thought I added this line. I'm like, wait, why did I add that? That's, like, excessive. Or redundant, rather. Where the hell else is this happening? Reset state. Another good time to do it. There's only two places. So we always call reset state. You know what? Whoa, whoa. Data saver dot reset state called. Where all does that happen? Two places. So we call this on ourselves. Okay, it's at the end of the ready. Well, actually, it's not even at the end of the ready. Why is it? I mean, I assume I did that intentionally at some point. But then we also call it from player status. When you call player status dot reset game. Who calls that, pray tell? Three places. Two in player status itself. Once on its own ready. Okay. Fair enough. So that's getting called multiple times on game init. That's a little annoying, but we'll live with it. It's not causing problems. We also call it when player status calls set up new game. We will check when that is in a moment here. And then on load game data also calls this. When you call set game state. Oh god, it's just a never-ending like web. This is, I remember doing this because we had to do this to fix, that actually, ironically, the bug that's back now, where you randomly just have your gun equipped when you go in that one room. We did something like this because of that. Like, to clean the state object out, we just call, like, reset everything when you're back at the title screen, or when you're loading a file, rather, in this instance. So I think we have some excessive calls of reset happening here, but that's really not too horrible, and it's not going to cause issues, so I'm not going to, like, I don't know, just obsess over it or anything. I think really just anywhere that we're setting game settings. So we do it in, yeah, okay, that was right. Here's the default here. So we're written by setup new game and load game calls during real gameplay. Seriously, test. Oh yeah. Settings. So we only do it when we call setup new game. Perfect. Okay. So even the call to reset game, in theory, we could probably set it there. Because we do call reset game in other instances, I guess, but... Yeah, you know what? In this recall or reset game inside of player status seems like a pretty good place to set it. Do other things call this? I'm gonna hope other things don't call this. Damn, it calls itself with that. I was gonna say we can pass the difficulty settings into this method call, but we use it elsewhere, unfortunately. Again, I think this may be a redundant call, but again, I do have them peppered in to fix bugs, so I don't want to just rip those out. Oh, God. Well, alright, here's the other question, right? Because this part of this actually grabs the player status, does it not? Maybe not, actually. Huh. Weird. That's also a weird thing to set this to. Like, go to the current scene or whatever. I guess we'll just grab it off of the, not instance, what am I doing? Player status dot get instance dot settings dot difficulty. Okay, that is the right object. Get set. Just do that. Okay. All errors have been resolved now. I think this will do what I need it to do. When we load it from file, we'll take it out of the file. When we load it from elsewhere, we'll take it out elsewhere. Boom. And then when we're first setting it, well, okay, my debug statement will kind of already cover this. The one out of player status, or not player set, the one out of player in the ready. Do I use a different library in here? I just need to do an include, don't I? Yeah. I don't know why I'm typing this out myself. Wait. What am I doing? Oh, right. South.json. What's up, Epio? Turn off the targeting computer? I don't know why I did that manually. Alright. We've got debugging info. This should now properly save stuff. All of my old saves are going to be absolutely wrecked. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Using teleporters. I don't know what the hell happened to my install of Visual Studio, but I feel like every time I open it, it has less and less features. It's just certainly something. Okay. Oh, right, the randomizer seed is not terribly, complex. I should, you know what I should try actually? I should set up Rider. I don't know if Rider's free or not. I assume it isn't. JetBrains usually sells their stuff, right? Most of their products are not premium or anything like that. But surely it can't be that pricey, right? Although I don't know how well Rider would work with Godot, so, you know, there's also that. That's part of the reason why I'm not using VS Code. I actually like can't get VS Code to work properly with with Godot. Y'all, I'm very low energy today. I guess I did wake up earlier than I usually do. Although, to be fair, I like went to bed at a normal time and woke up no earlier than I do like on the weekday. Okay. Right. We're here. We're doing it. Make a save file. New save file. Did we get any errors? Where the hell's Godot? Looks like no. Looks like we're good. Alright. Exit title screen. New game. Put it on easy this time. Only randomize enemies this time also. Difficulties now easy. Good. Alright. Now, throw a curveball. Load from in-screen. We're being a little insane right now, but that's okay. Alright, cool. That looks good. Also, I don't know if the other thing was right or not. It's different though. Oh yeah, the randomized items is empty because we're not randomizing the items. Oh yeah, that's a cool way to make the randomizer work. Good job, me. That was like actually code I wrote over a year ago. Jesus. How was the show? Didn't make it to the show, Gabbo. Had to take care of a loved one that's recovering from surgery. I don't know if I explained the whole thing. Like, so yeah, last weekend is when we thought the show was. So we were just out. Possum and I just were out in Detroit doing nothing. This weekend we thought maybe we could make it out there, but nah. Redacted was still busy recovering. We didn't want to leave them, you know, a state away while we're out partying. Ultimately is for the best, begrudgingly. It's a damn shame I didn't get to see them. Was I able to sell the tickets? I did not try to sell the tickets because the tickets were like 20 bucks each, like after fees and stuff. It's not exactly expensive to tickets. But I got my money on my hotel room back, so we'll refund. 55 resell. I mean, if you wanna, I guess. The thing I feel most foolish about is oh yeah, for sure. I mean, hell, if nothing else, like, sure, I wasn't there, like, in person, but I'm still, to some capacity, supporting a band I like. I would like some merch from them, because I don't actually have any of their merch. I guess I should probably buy some online. Hold on, let me try to find that. The annoying thing is the band is called The Taxpayers, so they have really bad SEO. I found it, though. Why did an image of like a misfit skull pop up when I did that? They've got one that's just, they got a t-shirt that's just a trash can. Or, sorry, a trash can full of trash. Worst fucking name ever, though. Unfortunate. Honestly, it's a pretty fucking awesome name for your punk rock band. Just saying. I've seen many people burst out laughing when I tell them the name of the band. Like, that's a great name. Alright, now, we have proven that we're on hard mode via debug console, but let's actually prove it via what's in the level, shall we? So it should be 3 enemies. Oh, actually, we're not guaranteed to get 3 enemies up ahead. Did I not? Okay, so there's no ammo, so that's hard mode stuff right there. Oh, it's randomized. This must have... Damn, I got bad drops. Okay, so there might actually be something in this spot then. I'm not sure. Yeah, hell, whatever. Nah. That's too old school, punk. Less is more nowadays. All the, like, hardcore, like, ridiculous names have been all thought up. Wait, hold on. If that... that is the gun. That's why the gun wasn't in the other room. But where the fuck is the key, then? Hold on a second. Oh god. Oh god, Chad, I made a huge mistake. Okay, hold on. Also, I don't know what happened to the chasing dude. I think his nav mesh might be busted. No, he's chilling. He's not chasing me, though. Oh, he's stuck. His head is literally stuck up that other guy's ass. Call me old, because I am. Okay. Okay, so that's just notes. That's the map. Where the fuck is the key? Like, logic would dictate. There's only a couple item drops. It's gotta be in here somewhere. I just... Alright. We'll go off no clip. The other thing, too, I can't remember how I had this set up, but, I think there may be logic set up where that, like, if a spot doesn't have an item... No, I picked it up. Okay, I guess that's still there then. Never mind. I'm wrong. I was gonna say, I think, like, to keep the difficulty in tune with the randomizer, I thought I had it set up so that it will never use a slot that's, like, an empty item on whatever difficulty you're currently randomizing for. But apparently that's not the case, because the keys were sitting over there. Which, that's not an item spawn on hard mode. Yippee! I beat the game! Anyway. No get a twist, I'm old too. I'm just saying. Times change. Anyway, how are you doing? You know, I wonder if they're going anywhere else that, I should look this up before, actually. On tour? No. Okay. That might just be bad info, I don't know, but... Yeah, they don't even really have, like, Okay, so they're not from Michigan, they're from Oregon. What the fuck? I briefly thought they might have been, because they have a couple songs shitting on Cleveland. Not even Cleveland, but Ohio in general, which fair, but you know. It's a very small circle of groups that would go so far as to shit on Ohio. Well, I guess now Ohio's like just in meme vernacular, so nothing. There's no rules anymore. Right, I think my logic is working. We fixed the stuff. That's good. God, that's so much text. Alright, I need to get rid of this thing. I'm gonna comment that out because it's actually like really useful info to see every time a room loads. But we definitely got all the info we needed out of it. But yeah, okay, so now, boom, the data is saving. That took an hour. Well, actually took like half an hour, but whatever. But very worth it, gotta say. Okay, I don't need to commit that code because that's all just debug. I'm gonna leave the debug statement that tells me when I reset the state in there because it, yeah, it's just worth it. Anywho, I did, chat. I'm sleepy today. This music's not helping. Let me get something with more energy. It's pleasant music, but I mean, I think it's contributing to my sleepiness. Let's go ahead. Thank you. Front page recommendations. God. Bomberman soundtrack. I know I play it a lot, but you know what? Screw it. I love it. It's some fucking 90s breakcore. It's way too loud. 1 second. I mean, it's not like way too loud, but it's gonna get louder and I don't wanna... Well, one, I don't want the music drowning me out in the first place, but... Alright, look alive. What do we got going on? Oh, yeah, commit that code. So that code was, or the change was entirely in data saver then, it looks like. Cool. Suppose I can have my GitHub desktop window open over here. It's really just more clutter on screen, so I don't bother pulling it over usually. Save and load. Game settings in each saved file. Chat, we're about to introduce GUIDs into our game. I'm not terribly happy about this. So, one of the things, and this is actually a suggestion brought by Starlight Pumpkins, and I kind of want to implement it because it seems like it's going to be fun to code. Oh, first of all, commit this and push it. Also, I'll wait till int shows up. God. Int and ZD, I need you guys to, like, let me know what your GitHub users are so I can let you into the repo. As I realized recently that you can't, like, anyone can clone my code, but you can't push it, and I think I do want it that way. I have it configured where, like, only I can push directly to main. I'm gonna keep it that way, because even during collaboration... But yeah, I think I'd rather just whitelist people rather than leave my repo wide open to just nonsense branches getting pushed. I don't even think there's a way to set your GitHub repo to that. Like, no matter how public you make it, that's gotta be chaos, right? I don't know, maybe there is. Or maybe there's some mechanism to easily request access. But yeah, anyway, back to the suggestion. So again, funny mode, we want like silly things to happen, and soft locking is not, like, that's on the table as far as I'm concerned. Which is again why I'm not exactly that enthusiastic about making this an option you can choose from the beginning. At least when the full game is out. I think that might be an unlockable game mode that you get after beating it. The annoying thing, and I'm empathizing with, like, the way that Capcom does their difficulty in, I guess, modern Resident Evil. Hell, even the old ones too. As early as, like, the Dreamcast version of RE2, I'd say. Maybe earlier than that, I'm not sure. But, like you want to have, like, those super hard difficulties for the dedicated fans to, like, really, like, dig their teeth into. But so many fewer people are going to even, like, try your harder difficulty if it's not available initially. Hell, I don't know why I made this a Capcom problem. That's like all modern, like, game devs have this problem. If there's difficulty in your game, I feel like that is a thing you need to wrestle with at some point. Like, what do I make available from the start? But the weird thing, too, with this is that it's... You know, this kind of... I want this to teeter more on the end, like, not so much making it difficult, but, like, making it more like a cheat code, like a classic cheat code or unlockable in an old video game. So all the more reason to put this behind an unlock wall, even if no one ends up playing it. I think that, like, if you finish the game, and if we end up doing a good job on it, hopefully funny mode is something that you would be excited to try if you know, unlocked it. Like, oh, that was cool. Oh, I can do it again, but now weird shit's gonna happen? Hell yeah. Anyway. This is just me internally wrestling with, like, what direction I want to go. Anyway, none of that matters, because I'm not setting that up tonight. Like, just thinking long-term in the project here. I need to have a brainstorming session on funny mode overall. But, classic Goon story of me rambling in circles. Could you guys believe, again, I don't know why, the weirdest energy I bring to my streams is when I'm, like, not drunk, not high, just sitting here coding. I say, like, the weirdest fucking things. But to be fair, I'm a little, like, I wouldn't say I'm sleep deprived, but I'm definitely tired, so it's a factor in what's going on right now. But yeah, the suggestion, to get back to the initial thing I was rambling on about, is with funny mode on, there should just be like a 1 in X chance that whenever you die, it just wipes all your save files. And I don't want to wipe your entire save files, so what I would like to do is when you start a game, as part of your game settings, generate a unique identifier. I think we'll just use a GUID, I don't know why use anything else. And like, that'll be now attached to your save file, and if I go back to wipe all the save files, I'll basically just go through your save directory and check the data on each file, which is a little annoying because it's a lot of text to parse. But whatever, it's for a very niche outcome of a niche special game mode, so if it's a little inefficient for like a couple seconds, I think that's okay. I mean, hell, you're doing file I/O, at the very least I could just put a, like, loading or whatever on screen. Like a please wait, hold on. Because, yeah, that actually will be something that scales indefinitely, because, alright, you can't see my name from where the folder's at right now. I'm scared because my full name isn't part of this file path, but whatever. Yeah, it's just a lot of, as you can see, there's a lot of, files there. And I literally don't have it capped. I guess I could cap it, because the save UI knows how many save files you have, because how else would you load them if it didn't know all the files it can load? That's another thing we can do too, now that we've saved this data. Actually, fuck it, I'm just gonna show you guys a direct example. Except that now I have to wait for this to launch. 1 second. God. I feel like that took longer than before, but maybe I'm just impatient. So now that we have like additional data in the save files around what like your game settings are, any day now. Jeez. Maybe I am being impatient. So in Resident Evil, the remake specifically. Actually, no, I guess as early as the original Resident Evil 2 they were doing this, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, if you go to load your game, you'll notice that if you play on different game modes, there's actually different colors that your save files show up. It's like, you know, which character you are, how many times you've saved, and then... actually, that's another thing we should put on there too, save count, because I think, you know, it's something someone might want to know. We can even make it cheeky, because the save files are going to be... It's going to be a punch card system. So you can call it like breaks taken or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so like these colors have meaning even though the game never tells you. Red is hard. I think white is real survival mode. I can't remember. Maybe that's orange. One of those two is that. Green, no, blue is easy. Green is New Game Plus, I think. I don't fucking know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, we can have our own color system of our own save files when we have like the loading screen up. Now that I actually have the difficulty saved on each save file, because before we didn't. Okay, so both of these are data changes, right back where we just were in the game settings, not game settings, well, yeah, actually, no, in this class. Good. And we'll make this nullable, honestly, that's just for backwards compatibility. I don't know what happens to a JSON, you know what, we'll test it. I'll see what happens. If this doesn't crash, then I'll just leave it non-nullable. If it does, then whatever. Because I know GUIDs aren't nullable, like... They're similar to strings in that they're kind of like a struct, or they might literally be a struct, but they kind of treat them as primitives, but they're not... Like... It's not that... Oh, yeah, they are a struct. I guess struct is that in between class and primitive, but whatever. Save file ID. Playthrough ID? Save file ID you would think is like one ID per pardon. My god. For a save file. Oh my god. Long term, we're not going to have this be plain text anyway, although it's pretty... I'm sorry, can I search from Bing? Oh my fucking god. And what is this rewrite? What does that do? I'm not even clicking that. Just what my notepad needed. Feature bloat. Thank you, Microsoft. I do like the multiple tabs, I will say that. So the way it saves state is a little fucked, like it's a little like extra for no particular reason, but minor complaint. Anyway. And you can tune it to do what you want it to, it's just the default's like a questionable set of functionality. Anyway, long story short, even if I encrypt it and make it like a hash or whatever, or not a hash, yeah, hash is the word I'm looking for. Ultimately, like, it's not terribly hard to figure out how to, like, unhash a save file. In fact, so on Straylite, ultimately, the save data, like, for your progress and stuff kind of syncs to whatever cloud system for whatever platform you're on. But in the old days of the game, like, when we first did our, like, hackathon, we still do save, like, a local save file, it's just that kind of gets synced instantaneously, so you can't really edit it anymore. But we used to have high scores in the save file, like it's just like a local high score to your copy of the game. And our one friend that we sent it off to for testing, he came back like, look, I got like 0.0001 millisecond on every level or whatever. Because he figured out how to like dehash it, edit the JSON blob, and then rehash it and put it in there. So, point is, if you want to get that fucking extra with my game, be my guest, but I think I don't need to fuck with the whatchamacallit. Oh my god. I'm blanking so hard. The fuck? The save file. Like, I don't need to like make ambiguous field names. I mean, either way, like eventually they would just come through. It's better to just have the code be coherent. Public int save count. Start her off at 0. And now this is an interesting thing because every time we go to save the game data, I will need to now go tick this number, which is pretty annoying. Damn it. Well, that still is all controlled in the data saver. Or what is it? Yeah, data saver, that's the right thing. Alright, so we have load global settings from file. Don't we have like save global settings? That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, balls. Yeah, so here's where we save the game settings. You know what, honestly, I'm gonna move this to the top, because that's kind of like... other than the, like, instance ID of the actual, the playthrough ID, rather. Okay, so since it's grabbing that one... Right, because what else would it grab? Okay. Set up new game, only gets called from one place. That's awesome, we like to see that. Generate a new GUID for that. Save count will equal 0, even though that's set by default. We don't really need that. Actually, hell, just in case that ends up like overriding what's actually in the file, I don't want that to happen. I mean, both of these things could, like, I could move either or both of these things over to the other place, and we'd be fine, I think. And I kind of like, maybe not playthrough ID, maybe playthrough ID stays here and we move save count, because, like, my idea for this is that we make this entirely immutable. Sorry, this game settings object. Like, that should be immutable. Once you click new game, like, everything in game settings should be like, okay, well, here's what you chose, here's what the randomizer did for you. Like, I don't want to fuck with this object once it's made, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, you can't change difficulty while you've started the game. Again, that's a whole other discussion. Like, maybe I should make it so you can do that, but that's neither here nor there. The stream has been a lot of me arguing with myself, but I do think that these are good things to think about, even if I'm not implementing this stuff that's related to them directly right now. Oh. Okay. I think let's do that. Let's get rid of save count in here. And then, yeah, it'll just generate the playthrough ID once and be coupled with all this other stuff. And then over in... I think the... Oh shoot, I didn't close data saver? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, game state itself, it does exist in data saver, that's what I thought. Okay. And then this is where we reset state. Perfect flip in place to set that. Good, good. Pardon me. The only thing we're missing now is I need to tick that number when we go to save. Not save map status, not save scene load data, not save item box, not save inventory. None of this is the save I'm looking for. Alright, I might need to go into save game for this, so we get the data here. Okay. Set save game state from scene. Yeah, I mean, increase save count. That's a fine method name. I don't know what else I'd call it, really. Not global settings. Game state dot save count plus plus. Boom. There. This way there is no way to set that value. I mean, again, even outside of fucking with the save file, you could use cheat engine and intercept that value if you really wanted to. I don't care. It's whatever. If you feel like hacking my single player game, go right ahead. I don't give a shit. Oh wait, no, before I do that, hold on. I'm gonna load this. Will it error at me? No errors thrown. Good. I don't even know what this giant mess is up here. I think that's the generated randomizer config, although it's not, because there's all this too. Oh, no, that's it finished loading the file. That's the file that it pulled in. Alright. Well, I need a fresh game to make this work. I'm not doing a great job at testing this either, which is unfortunate. You know what? Keep the randomizer shit out of here. It's just making things more confusing. Ooh, we got some errors. Okay, that's the same one that we always see that seemingly has no effect on the game. Maybe that's subtly breaking that one animation. I don't fucking know. Save. We'll save again for the hell of it. We'll save with the proper save here. Give me my output. Somewhere here there should be save count. Okay, we got a playthrough ID, that's good. Oh yeah, that's the game settings. Save count is 1. That's right, good. Load. Give me the other one. Save count should be 2 here. I don't know where the message starts and ends. Damn it. Save count is 2 here. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of a fucky move here. Let's go back to this guy. We'll call save again. And we'll even save over ourselves here. And then that will be this one now, and that should still be 2. Save count 2. Awesome. Also, this playthrough ID should be the same throughout all of these. Let's double check. And if I go back to the title screen, it should generate me a new one. That's actually what we should be checking. It says E2E 6A4B5. You know, wait, I can fucking search this, can't I? Yeah. Oops. No, wait, bring that back. I needed that. Hold on, shit. Why does Control F close that bar? The hell, man. Okay, that doesn't really prove that like every one of them had that, but I can't imagine why that wouldn't be every single instance of it working. Okay, but what I really do want to test though is go back here, start another game on hard mode. It should give me a different ID now. Alright, so we load what we just saved. Playthrough ID is now BB1 whatever, but if I go load my other save file, it should give me the old one, which is E2E. Yep, okay, good. I don't know why like that would work. Also going over here, the save count should be 1, save count 1. Alright, boom, in there. Alright. That was a really simple add. Fuck yeah. Let's commit it, shall we? Alright, so we definitely updated that. Let's commit that. Keep that. Keep that. And it looks like the non-nullable GUID is totally fine, which is good news. And then, yeah, generating the ID. Yep. Added a playthrough ID and save count to the save file. So tracking playthrough details. I think I just maybe committed more files than I meant to. Oh well, oopsie. I'm not talking like this. Chat, you know what? We're on a roll. Alright, now that we have that ID, we need to use it to delete every instance of your playthrough. I'm going to implement the random chance first, and then we will hardcode it. Well, I'm gonna like do two things in parallel and then connect them together, basically. I'm gonna get the triggering mechanism that if you're on funny mode, roll the dice, and if you lose that dice roll, something will happen. We'll just have a debug message for now. We'll do it every time you enter a room, I think. And then once we're confirmed that that is working, we will move that over to like the event where you die. And then we'll put in the logic that will delete all of your current save files, which it should have that because the GUID will be in the static object on the data saver. Yes, awesome. All right, perfect. First chat though, I'm taking a break. I'll be right back. Then we'll go do all that. Also, I'm gonna snag myself a beer, I think. surely, what could go wrong with our coding process? Cha-cha. How is there a piece of spinach all the way over here on my coaster? Weird. Chad, I have made a grave error this weekend. I think it was the fried cheese curds, but something has set my stomach off. I've flown too close to the sun in disregarding my diet. So naturally, you know, we're drinking, but... and more. Been doing a decent amount of, like, eating out just due to, again, friend in recovery. Okay. Thing number one, let's make a method in the player. Wondering if this does belong in the player. I mean, at the very least, the thing that, like, the player should be calling this because the player cares about, like, when the player dies. So maybe this will end up in another class, but at the very least, like, this is where that call should come from. Yeah. Attempt to wipe save data. So basically, player status, game settings, dot funny mode. Well, if not that, then just return. We don't do any of this. Then we do a random chance. This is Godot's random, right? No, that's system random. God. I know I have my random logic in here already, but... Alright, fine, I'll go in here. Whatever, man. Generate probability lookup. Randomly select with a weighted probability. Wow. Holy fucking hell. Did I write this shit? My god. Okay, gd.rand from seed. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, we should never use the randomizer seed for this purpose. I'm like, should I do that? We won't even have it. Like, we actually don't save that to the, like, settings file, so I wouldn't even know how. I think there's just, like, one without a seed in it, so we'll just use that. Not that. Whatever, man. Fine, take me back. Rand. Oh, right, I need rand something. Randef is between 0 and 1, right? Yeah. So yeah, we'll do it pessimistically. So if it's less than game constants dot funny mode probabilities. Wait, no, just this. Oof. Alright, so I have a bunch of helper methods here. Where's all the classes? There's all the subclasses. Oh god, the zone stuff. I'm gonna have to... need to document that, first of all. Second of all, it's like horribly confusing. And then lastly, we will have... no, not a string, what am I doing? Float. Chance to wipe save file on death. Equals... we'll put it at a 10% chance for now. Oh, wait, what? No, what? That's a float? That's a float? Are you fucking serious right now? Oh, they made that private. Oopsie. I thought it was mad about the types. Like, why? Why is it? That's great, because, like, nothing could access that. No, now it's... okay. I'm so ready to be mad. Oh, I guess we don't need that. We probably have it weird using somewhere in this file. Is data saver a singleton? Oh wait, no, I don't need the data saver. I need the other guy. Looks like it is because I put a get instance in there. What about save game? I think save game is actually... yeah, no, that's part of the UI, so that's definitely not a singleton, because every UI thing in my game so far is, like, in the scene. God, that's a whole project and a half as well that I need to do someday soon, actually. Because one of the annoying things that I have going on is the filter that I'm applying to everything in scene. Although we had problems getting stuff to appear outside of the view box, so I don't even know. I think I'm just kind of screwed. I don't think there's like an option here. Okay, well I guess data saver could help us. Or I could just find the object by... wait, hold on, do I have a reference to it? Because, like, that's underneath the player, isn't it? Okay, maybe it is, but it doesn't have a reference to it, that's for sure. Oof. Well, we'll figure out what to actually call there. Like I said, we're gonna do this one thing at a time here. For now, we will just print. Wait, no, that's not right. cool. Okay, let me call that from the start. Oh, there's a lot of errors there, but I was doing a lot of loading and saving, and that one thing that seemingly is an innocuous error message. Famous last words, I suppose. Yeah, that kept firing off. Okay. Attempt to wipe save data. Doesn't actually call the roll the dice thing because silly mode's not on. That's good. Shit, I have no way to turn silly mode on, chat. Or funny mode, whatever. Take your pick. New game setting. Alright. Well, that's also a thing I wanted to check as to whether or not that would happen. And the problem is I need to generate a new game for this because it'll be false. Like, that's the funny mode just gonna be false because it's already saved as false in the other save files, which is actually how I want that. Hey, oh wait, no, never mind. I need to see it actually successfully roll the dice. Actually attempting to wipe save data! Yippee! Alright, well that is random chance for you, chat. And then we'll need some test files to make sure. Boom. Okay, cool. Honestly, before we wire this up to the actual, like, death of the player, I think maybe we just, like, just wire this up as is now with you entering the room like that. I think save game handles both loading and saving, right? No, don't move this. Yeah, show save UI, so show load UI. Save files, okay, so we already have them. Nope, that's the UI for them. Save file names. Wait, get save files by least recent first. What? That's not correct, is it? Yeah, what? Well, I'm assuming that's epoch time. What the? Yeah. Oh, it gets modified time. So, yeah, I guess that's... I mean, I can't imagine what else an unsigned long would be being used for if not epoch time. And if we're doing order by, which, yeah, we are, okay. Wait, oh. No, it is descending. Okay, so it is ascending by default, so this is by least recent first. Why do I... Wait, what? But I displayed them in most recent at top. Am I reversing that list somewhere in here? That's crazy if so. Like, what? Huh. That's weird. Alright, whatever, man. Okay. Well, refresh save file list looks like I have no reason to think that that's not working, so we'll just make use of that after deleting all the files. And yeah. Open save load UI. Okay, cool. So basically what I should do... Okay, what the hell is calling this? Here's a good question. Save on inspect. How does it get this? What? No, you don't know. How do you know the UI is there? What the fuck is this bullshit? Okay, the player interact. Okay, so the player interact has a copy of it. Alright, chat. We're basically at the end of the soundtrack, so I'm switching. Switching back to what we had before. Alright, so the player interact has a reference to this. I think the player might have a reference to player interact, but getting it that way is pretty jank. No, I don't actually. Let's just pass it into the player as well. Maybe mildly stupid to do that, but whatever. Wait, not data saver, what am I doing? Save game. This is what player interact has, right? Save game? Yeah. We'll call it save UI to match the other guy, why not? Save UI dot... delete all save files in playthrough. Love that method name. Alright, sweet. Player status dot game settings dot playthrough ID. Okay, we got that done. What else we got going on here? Gotta implement it, but that shouldn't actually be too complicated, I don't think. I don't know where to put this. Oh, I guess also I should check this too. If player status game settings is null, first of all, log a frickin' warning. Or actually, yeah, log in. This is an error. Unable to check. Unable to perform RNG chance to delete save files on death. No game settings found. Here the current player status object. Assuming game will assume funny mode is turned off and thus not run this check. And also return. Likewise, if player status game settings I mean, at that point, if that's not set, I don't know what happens to a GUID if you don't set it. It's probably just GUID.empty. Like, because you can't. Let me just show this. You can't do that. That's not allowed. But if it's a nullable GUID, you are allowed to do that. So if I just have a GUID, I mean, I think it's uninitialized, maybe. But if it's in a class and the class gets initialized, you know what? We're gonna let's do a little sidebar chat, shall we? Should really install LinkPad on this computer. It would make this a lot easier, I think. Alright, I don't have it installed secretly. What the hell is the website? C# online compiler. I don't know what the fuck. I feel like there was one I used to go. .NET Fiddle. There we go. Boom. Is there a... I'm being pressy now. It's like, is there a dark mode setting on here? Maybe if I like create an account or something, I can do that. Alright, whatever. We'll make this quick. It's not... doesn't matter. Let's make a class called X. We'll make a GUID. Nope, not nullable. Not a GUID. Var X equals new X. Console.write line. I'm like, what's wrong with that? What? X.myGUID equals X.myGUID. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Oh, I made it private. That's what's wrong. Okay, so it is just GUID.empty if you don't set it. Cool. Mystery solved. Yeah, you know what, actually, I'm going to put a safety mechanism downstream here, so delete all files in playthrough, just in case it, like, detects null as empty string when it's, like, parsing it, and it probably does, because it has to set something there. If the playthrough ID is GUID.empty, yeah, then just return. And I'm not going to bother, like, whatever. Or maybe I'll print, like, a warning message or something, I don't know. It's probably for the best if I do it that way. Oh, they don't have a warn, do they? Or maybe, like, in print you can... What's the other method signature? No. Print what? What do you want me to print? It's called with an empty GUID. This call will be ignored. So as to not accidentally, wipe old save files that existed before playthrough ID. Honestly, that level of backwards compatibility is super unnecessary because your save files are not going to be good along the full version of the game, so it's still a little bit of a moot point. Anyway. Refresh save file list. Yeah, refresh it first. Refresh it again after everything. For each. Actually, no. Here's where we actually should use. Again, I don't know if this has the same, like, flaw that... It's not even a flaw, it's just the way that link is handled in Unity. That at large list lengths, doing things such as for each or even, like, .where or .order by can be incredibly performance taxing, and this is a unbounded list since it's just how many save files you have. Which again, we could enforce that in code and like only have X number of save slots, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit of an over excessive measure to like restrict the player's ability to save. I don't know. Oh, wait. That link. Nope. That count. None of that matters because that is entirely dependent on like the UI element being visible. So like technically it'll be updating like the text on that screen, but we won't be seeing the screen, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so when we go to load save file. Ugh. So I need over to here, and then I just... Okay, the rest of this can happen. It's just a private, and then what do we want out of this? Data saver.game state, yeah. Parse, save file, target file. Let me take all of this logic, including that. Boom. Okay. If game state is null, return. Oh crap, what is save data then? Oh, the raw text, I see. I mean, we could do it this way. It's a little annoying, I guess. But it'll work. Alright, if it can be static, sure, whatever. Okay. Cool. I want to call this, but in my method, wherever the heck it is. Oh, right. Nope. Nice try, but nope. Okay. Now, if save data dot... Oh, shit. The fuck? Give a shit about the raw file. If save data dot game settings dot playthrough ID is equal to our target playthrough ID. Files to delete dot add. Yeah, save data. No. Add this. Clean this up a little bit. We don't need all these extra brackets. I kind of hate that this is now like a tuple, I forget what that's called, that feature of C#. Just strictly because in the other area I like to use it for debug stuff, like, to just easily print the raw file, you know? It's a little messy, TBH. Okay. You know what? We're not going to delete them yet because one more safety check. So I'm the one they call Goon. What's up, Girl Tran? How's it going? We having a Metal Gear cutscene right now or something? gd.print. Going to delete file, and then files to delete at I. 2 days? 2 days? Wait, is that when Delta comes out? It's time for the big 2? Big 2? Switcheroo? Is that when I pull an April Fool's prank on y'all and, no wait, April Fool's is tomorrow, damn it. I was gonna say, instead of playing Resident Evil 4 Remake, I play Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake that I somehow will have access to. When does Delta come out anyway? Oh, there's a Direct going on, okay. I mean, it's not a Nintendo, wait, who's Direct? Because Nintendo just had a Direct, didn't they? MGS Delta release date. August 28th, 2025. Thank you. Oh, you also know. I don't know if I'm gonna play... Wait, what? Dude, how much... Maybe that wasn't a Nintendo Direct that happened last week? I swear to God there was just a thing. And I only know about these when they happen because I get annoyed because I go on Twitch and everyone I follow is watching it, and I'm like, I cannot think of anything I want to watch less other than maybe like GTA roleplay than to watch somebody just watch like a gaming announcement thing. They just switch one Direct. What the fuck? What is going on at Nintendo? What is that? Anyway. Cool. So we got that going. This should all trigger, I think, right? You did call this from over here? Sure did. Okay. One last detail. We need to build this. Which announced a new Rhythm Heaven, a new Tamagotchi life. Yeah, I saw that from memes. Seemed like everyone kind of wasn't terribly impressed by their Direct, but also that would make sense if they're literally about to have another Direct this week. It's fucking psychopaths. New Nintendo News smartphone app. Neat. I'll be honest, like, I don't understand what Nintendo Sleep is, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask, or whatever the line is. Okay, someone remind me I need to check in the player prefab when I commit this code change, otherwise that's gonna cause problems. Shit. Okay, so now it should identify which files it would delete, if the random chance triggers. Oh yeah, the Zelda movie. Eh. Wait, they're making... Wait, oh cool. I'm glad they're making... I haven't seen Sonic 3, but... Actually, hell, I haven't seen Sonic 2. But the first one was a cute movie. Much cuter than the Mario movie. I don't know. God, I hesitate to say anything on such movies, because ultimately they're kids' movies. Like, it's a weird thing to talk shit on, you know? As an adult. I mean, I guess it's not, because at the same time, like, you know, I guess even if you aren't a parent, like, you could still say, oh, I don't think that was, like, a good piece of media for children or whatever. But having said that, I wouldn't go so far as to say, like, oh my god, I can't believe they showed this to kids. I can't believe they showed the fucking 90s Mario to me as a kid. That was fucking crazy. I like that movie for, like, the wrong reasons. Alright, now he's gotta wait for the dice to roll. We've made several saves in several different rooms. I was not paying attention to how many times I did it, but we should see, like, 2 files identified, not, like, 80 of them. If 80 of them get identified, man, we are well, we're winning the dice rolls. This is why I was gonna take the randomness out, to see if it would just, like, work instead of having to continuously reload rooms. Oh dear god, it's 10% chance. This should have happened by now. Was this fucking Balatro? Popping the Wheel of Fortune and getting nope for the 80,000th fucking time. Agree Sonic 2 is better than 1? Hell yeah. 3 was way better than 1 or 2? Fuck yeah. I have a friend that watched them and said that they were really, like, fun. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Hey, there we go, alright. Oh shit, it logs every time it does that. Whoopsie. Well, that's a little spammy, but that's okay. It does appear, so it did find all of the files, it loaded all of them, you can see them all right here, and then it said, okay, just these 3 though, based on the IDs. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. I guess I saved 3 times, I don't really remember, but whatever, that's fine. Now we just delete those files, and we're all Gucci. By the way, I am working on an insane feature right now. A feature pitched to me by one of the team collaborators, a Starlight Pumpkins. It's gonna help with some of the voice acting, and also probably bounce ideas off him and stuff, because he's a veteran survival horror connoisseur such as myself. Even if I can't seem to sell him on Overblood 2. I think he would fucking love that game. That game is weird as fuck. Anyway, his suggestion was that we, when you have funny mode turned on, there should be like a % chance that it just wipes all of your save files for that playthrough, whenever you die. So that's what we're implementing right now. And funny mode's gonna be like a bonus unlockable game mode where like the game's just gonna fuck with you. Like that'll happen. Like there's stuff you'd be able to do the soft lock yourself. I'm gonna make it so your character is slower by default, but will get faster the lower their health is. Saw it in theater? Hell yeah. And that's dope. I'm honestly, I feel like you could count, and this is, you know, there's a lot of reasons why, but I can count the number of like movies that are based off of video games that are actually good on like one hand. Though to be fair, I think, oh god, what are some like really good examples? Because in my mind, and I've heard people heard a spicy take on this first one I'm about to bring up, but the first Silent Hill movie, I think that is a wonderful adaptation of the story of the first game. It's a little heavy-handed, but the spicy take I've heard, Bakba Soup, who's like a pretty big horror streamer, he's like, people only like that movie because it literally just uses the soundtrack of the Silent Hill franchise, or the Silent Hill games, and he's not wrong that definitely does help sell the movie, and also probably saved them a shit ton on having to, like, you know, compose a whole soundtrack and everything. I had to look up Overblood. There's barely any info on it. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's also insane. I knew about Overblood 1 when I was, like, since I was pretty young. Because my one buddy was like, hey, look at this stupid-ass horror... Like, you like horror games? Look at this dumb one on PS1. I'm like, haha, it's funny, it's dumb. I had no idea that it had a sequel, because the sequel only came out in Europe and Japan. And let alone that the sequel is not even the same genre and like no continuing storylines. The only carryover is Peepo. There's a little robot in the first game that's called Peepo, and that same model of robot was around in the world. The original Peepo, however, unfortunately does not survive the ordeal of Overblood 1. Sorry to spoil. That happens pretty early on, though, weirdly. But he's this little, like, R2-D2 robot that's, like, a cute little guy following you around, and they murder him horribly in, like, the first fucking couple hours of gameplay. The guy who did that movie is also making a Silent Hill 2 movie right now. That's awesome. I know they're rebooting Resident Evil again, and I say whatever. Go for it. Every attempt so far has been fucking atrocious. I do not like the Resident Evil movies, chat. Although I do kind of like them as like they're really dumb things to turn your brain off to and watch. I keep trying to watch all of them. I have the fucking like collector's like full series thing, which even has the animated films in it. And I've even seen the like Biohazard 2000 animation as well. The animated ones, I'll get to those in a second, but the live action ones, some of them are like, okay, the first one's like kind of a decent movie. It's obviously nothing to do with the fucking first one, the video game at all. None of them do, but well, actually, hell, the second one is where things get like really campy and fun, but also, I swear to God, it's like anti-fan service. The whole franchise kind of becomes that, though, because I know, like, Chris becomes a character in later ones, like, Jill is in, like, the second Resident Evil live-action movie is basically the third video game's story, but instead of letting Jill do anything interesting, like, Jill's still there, she's around, and she's still a badass, but, like, because Mila Jovovich is the director's wife, or I don't know if they're still married, but they were when the movie was made. She had, like, Alice's character has to do all the fucking badass stuff instead. Like, it's such a fucking slap in the face to, like, any sort of, like, fan servicey moments you could have had. And with how, like, dumb actiony that movie is, it's, like, primed for it. But it's, like, anti-fan service. It's like, okay, the characters that you're here for, fuck them. Here's this other character that we're just gonna, like, highlight because it's my wife, lol. Genuinely incomprehensible, also a factor. Anyway, I keep trying to watch the series, and every time I do, I don't know why I keep restarting, I should just move forward. I get through the first three, and then by the third one, I'm just like, I don't want to fucking watch these anymore. I'm getting so tired of this shit. But yeah, one is like, I'll stand by one. One's a decent movie. It's poorly aged in the way that like any 2000s like not amazing movie like has aged, just because like the energy that it brings is just not how movies are anymore, and I don't know, it's just a weird tone overall. But it's like, it's a decent movie. It's not terrible. The second one, things are bad. They get very campy. You know, you got the GTA motherfucker 10 points guy, cartoonish pimp character or whatever the fuck he was. I don't even remember. It's been a minute since I've seen the second one. You got Nemesis crying, which is great. That's like similar to Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, where like that game's not canon, but you get a choice for the ending, and one of the endings is you could kill Leon Kennedy. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what I want as a Resident Evil fan. Murder like one of the most beloved heroic characters from the franchise. That game is insane as well, while we're on that topic. I think I've gone over many times how I was duped in the marketing of that game. Should let you kill Chris. I feel like if that were what they'd let you do, it would at least maybe like, I don't know, you could, with the arc that Chris has had over the franchise, you could turn him into a villain, which is I think part of why his character in Village kind of works, because like he does do weird things that are like aligned with his own moral compass, and if maybe that's gone astray, maybe he's starting to make like questionable decisions. Like, I think that's a valid route you could go with that character. Honestly, my big problem with Chris in general is that he's such a fucking like blank slate that they rewrite so often that he can basically be anything, which is why he annoys me. Claire is kind of similar, but she has a mostly consistent character. The only thing is like there's divergence in her, like in Resident Evil 2 compared to Revelations 2, which are both great games, but I don't know, like she's just kind of a different person because they need Moira to be the like caring, more considerate one towards the child character, Natalia. I don't know, I just never liked him. That's why I don't like Chris, as far as characters go. Leon's so affable, like, because he's, like, all the dumb things that he does just makes him such a, such a, like, everyman. I mean, he's still not an everyman, because, like, he's a cop, and he's clearly, you know, got combat experience and whatnot. And his arc is interesting, too. Shit. Alright. Deleting these files instead of ranting about it. I like Ada, wow. Ada, Jill, Leon, Carlos? Fuck yeah. That's a good pick. I definitely like Ada, Jill, and Leon a lot. I like remake Carlos. Actually, I kind of like original Carlos. Like, God. It's definitely like 90s writing, because like he's, you know, like stereotypically like kind of sexist and not even sexist, chauvinistic. Like it's a weird performance, but like for how goofy the game is, it kind of works in that tone. Whereas like the rewrite of him in the remake, I think, is much better, like fleshing out of his character. And that probably just made some RE3 fans really angry. I don't know. Whatever. Get over it. I don't know. I think that actually, you know, among the haters of Resident Evil 3 Remake, I think a lot of them would be probably pretty quick to admit that, like, the writing of the characters is better in that, and that's one of, like, the only good things about it. Like, obviously, I'm not thrilled about all the cut content. I don't know how to delete these files, chat. Give me a moment here. Alright, so we're creating a save file. I'll probably just like do something similar to this. Oh yeah, Barry. Barry is another great fucking guy. I like Barry and Josh. Josh from RE5. Sheva's not bad, but like... I don't know, actually. I don't know what I have against Sheva. It's neutral. Like, it's kind of like Claire. Like, I have no problem with Claire, it's just neutral overall. I'm mostly just talking on, like, the... how well the characters are written more than anything, really. And part of that is just, like, how they fit into the scenery of what they're in. Even giving is a reasonable and valid opinion. That's just Twitch streaming, in a nutshell. What's this mildly opinionated thing you just said? Fuck you, streamer! To be fair, I mean, it's because there's, like, not a lot of people here, but I don't get a lot of that, but I do see it. Like, I watch other streams, I see the random shit that people deal with. Like, I think I gave this example while I was playing the game, but I watched Barbarous King play Disco Elysium, and like, he really didn't like the game, which I think is part of why this spiraled in this way, but even all the same, it's clearly like a scale thing, because he's got a huge audience, you know, more people like will file in and he'll get the like extreme fans, whereas some fans of that game did pop in when I was playing it and like hung around, chatted, whatnot. But I didn't like have this experience where like the chat was being very like overly gushing about the game and like kind of pissed at the streamer because he was not liking it. So I think that's a fairly like typical like Twitch interaction at scale when you're not like, you know, a 3-viewer stream like me. It's kind of funny that you always preface stuff with like, this might make a lot of people angry, but yeah, that's true. I do say that a lot. or lick. What's up, Scratchy? Scratchy, there's this, I don't know why I'm telling you this specifically, I'm just gonna tell chat in general. There's a random guy in a stream that I watch frequently, or I don't know, whatever, anyway. Random chatter in the stream I hang out in, that they're greeting, well, really to everyone, but they do it whenever they see me in chat too, is to like split their username into like 2 chunks and then put this emote of like a I don't even know what channel it's from, but it's like a cartoon dragon like licking to the side. I don't know if I have a good like similar I guess kind of like this, but less horny than that. Sorry. I don't even know. I didn't know I had that on my emotes. Sorry, you just reminded me of that, unrelated to anything. I assume there's more people than just that one person that does that, but it's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. This is in the list of chill... oh my god, of course it's Ghosts and Goblins! Or Ghouls and Ghosts. It's like... I don't know why you put this song on the chill SNES music playlist. It's not a bad song, it's just... it's very stressful. I am struggling to figure out what the fuck I do here. I guess let's just make a thing called delete file... And I don't think we need this anymore. We already proved that it did what we needed it to do. That error message should stay there. Private void delete file, target file. And then I think if I go to like where's the load thing? Or yeah, I call it like parse file. It's my favorite Pokemon. You know, it's really funny because I only played the first 2 gens, so it's like it's not even that hard to pick. Or like I have a much smaller pool that I'd be picking from. Although it's not like I don't know some Pokemon from newer generations. You know who kind of looks really cool? I don't know the name of the evolution chain, but I know the starter Score Bunny, like those 3 Pokemon. Can I pick 3 of them? Do I have to pick 1? Whatever. I think that's a relatively fresh take on a starter type chain. That's, you know, something different, cutesy design. Who's your top dogs? Okay, so back in the day, I would roll with fucking Articuno, Mewtwo, of course, because Lamau would just be overpowered. And what the hell else would I use? I think I had a, definitely had more Psychics in there. Probably a Hypno. Probably a Ghost type too, just because of the like damage fuckery in Gen 1. Is this song gonna start? Oh, they probably muted this. It's an Earthbound song. I assume the person that uploaded the soundtrack's like, oh shit, I got like copyright struck. Let me just mute that part of the video. That's not a full team, but that's about all I got. As a child, I actually, you know what? I went through like a phase. I don't know why. Initially, it was Squirtle. I actually had. Well, it probably doesn't exist anymore. Maybe it's sitting somewhere in my parents' attic or something. But I had like a Squirtle stuffed animal as a child. It's very cute. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Then quickly thereafter, I don't know why Drowsy, I just thought he like looked goofy and I was like, alright, that's my favorite one. And then I kind of landed on Sandshrew because I, for some reason, got obsessed with armadillos as a child briefly. Muck, Golbat, Beedrill. Oh, Nidoqueen. Definitely on my team, my go-to team. There's some overpowered shit you can do with ground types in Gen 1. I learned all about this as we went to complete Pokemon Stadium, which, fuck that game, by the way. God damn it. We beat it, though. Fine picks, but Drowsy is like a crazy red flag, brother. I mean, okay, but I was like 5, okay? I wasn't 5, I was able to read, so it's like... And like I said, it was like... That's what I started with. Or not started. That was like a brief period between me being like, okay, oh, the starter guy, I like him. And then like, oh, this goofy elephant guy, I see him. And then I'm like, oh. I suddenly like armadillos out of nowhere, so I will pick the armadillo Pokemon. I don't know why you just shook me with that. I was like, oh shit. off. Okay, so load save file, parse save file. I'm gonna just basically like steal this, but then call a different method. Also, I don't even need to do that. Or I don't even need all of that code that I just copied. Delete file. Okay, don't do that. Yeah, I think we should do file access dot delete or something. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh jeez. Well, is there a mode flag for, like, delete? Oh, come on, man. Work with me a little bit, man. No, there's not. Can't be seen in Wait, what's the... I don't... Okay, I know I'm vaguely with the degeneracy you speak of. But what is this Bolt Orb? Maybe you shouldn't say that in chat, I don't know. I don't know how bad it is. Oh god, what's the... I think that's actually Gen 2. The fucking fanfic thing. Or not fan... The, like, material that someone found in, like, the leaked documents out of Game Freaks. The... spawned a bunch of memes like, company named Game Freaks, looks inside, a bunch of freaks. Oh, they're just Pokemon I think look dumb? I got you. There. I agree. I will always, like, okay, I never played any of the gens past 2, like I said, but whenever people are like, oh, people have no fucking ideas for Pokemon anymore, it's so uncreative, not like the first gen, it's like, look, there's a motherfucker that's just a seal. Like, I'm sorry, like, they had no ideas from the start. Let's not look at the past with rose-tinted glasses. I don't know why, I don't have that many strong feelings about Pokemon. I don't know how you guys got me, like, started here. Hey, what's up, Turner? Hope you're having a good one. I am. I'm having a good day. I started the stream very sleepy. I am now, I demand answers. What answers? Oh, wait. So you weren't insinuating. Okay, so I thought you were, like, vaguely hinting, and I think people don't do it as much with, like, Drowsy, but, like, this is fucking, I don't know, stupid, edgy, inappropriate jokes about, like, specifically Hypno. You know what you did? Again, I was a child. I didn't. It's like. I'm thinking about any of that. I hadn't even hit puberty yet. Back in 1978, yeah, when the first Pokemon game came out. God, now you got me thinking back on the PS2 days, chat. Anyone in chat ever play Graffiti Kingdom? That's a game I want to, like, randomly stream sometime. I guess I could just, like, play all of my PS2 games that I haven't already played on stream sometime. That would include Metal Gear. PS2's been in the late 70s. Oh, it's raining. I was like, what the fuck is that sound? It sounded like the ceiling was crumbling. Hell yeah! Okay, I didn't know how widely known that game was, because I feel like I'm the only one that had that. I wasn't even... The thing is, like, I played that, like... I was, like, an adult by the time I played that game. Oh, wait, there's another one, too? Nice. I didn't know that. Just some game I randomly found at Funko Land, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. Okay, once I open the file, maybe I can do like file.delete or something. It's queued for deletion. Now I'm worried that there's gonna be like a leak. Oh, no, that's a thing about the state, object state. Oh, goodness. That is kinda worryingly loud. Magic Pen Gel. Huh. No, I again, that's a Godot thing. Man, why do they have everything as like the same class structure? Get position. Okay, this is not gonna help me because there's too many other methods getting in the way. I'm just gonna Google this. Godot delete file. Oh! Oh, okay. So, allegedly you can do this. Not remove. Wait. Well, no, yeah, that is... Oh, snap, a raid. Big Boy Games. Hey, what's up? How's it going? What's up, Yoshi? It's going well. I am currently implementing a very silly feature to my game, and also struggling to make it, or just get a file to delete. I don't know why this is, causing problems. But yeah, how'd your stream go? Let's see if I can spell here. There we go. So yeah, what I'm trying to do right now, I'm going to have a feature in my game called Funny Mode that's going to constantly screw with you as the player. Yeah. One of the features of this, which we're currently implementing, is whenever the player dies, there is a currently 1 in 10 chance, it's going to be like a thing I dial in, I don't know what the chance is going to be, that it will just erase every save file in that particular playthrough. So we've already got it where we have like the different save files can be identified with like, I use a GUID that I just generate when you start a new save file. And I can track all of those. Now I'm just getting it to like actually delete the file. I don't know what that operation is in Godot. Went well, I was working on April Fool's stuff. Hell yeah. Skateboard tricks. Ooh, nice. I forget if I added Starground. I mean, I know it's on my wish list. I don't know if I bought it. I'll look really quick. I haven't played it yet if I have bought it, but that's like, you know, 90% of my Steam library. Oh. Boom. Got it, chat. Look at that. Hey, I have a friend that they wishlisted it. Nice. Say hi, Dr. Chicken Salad. Yeah, he usually does show up for coding streams. He might be here right now. Much appreciated. Hell yeah. No, I love crafting games like... What the hell's going on in my house, chat? I know none of that probably picked up on the mic. Anyway. Something like fell in my kitchen. Maybe I should be worried about that. I don't know. It's also like raining really hard outside. I keep thinking my like ceiling's leaking. Don't worry about me. I'm just a paranoid mess apparently right now. Okay, so directory.new. Oh, right. It would. That's. Yeah, there we go. And then you can do... Wait, I can't do remove. What the heck? Oh, it's not, might be the wrong directory. Oh, interesting. What static methods do you have? Nothing. This is bad. FF5 OST, my beloved. Oh yeah, we got the chill SNES playlist going. Oh no, that was, I think Possum just dropped something upstairs. Never mind, we're good. It's not someone randomly knocking stuff over in my kitchen. Okay, let me try to look this up, the directory class. If I get the documentation, I should be able to find a C# code example. Oh, maybe it's dir access? This might, maybe that was an old post that I was working off of. We'll just do this for now. Okay, so with this I should be, yeah, removes target file. Okay, good. Good and good. This seems like a top 3 SNES song for real. Hell yeah. No. Is 5 the one I've played? No, 6 is the Final Fantasy I've played. Well, 6 is the only Final Fantasy I've ever beaten. I've also played Tactics and 9. 9 is the one I played the most of. Oh, I played 7 as well. Not a big JRPG guy myself. Or I'm not even really an RPG guy in general. I don't know. I do love soundtracks from them, though. They do often slap. Have I heard Beach from Plock? Is that the fucking crazy song? Is that like the boss fight song that goes nuts and like has like the ultra hype like ramp up and then goes into like fucking clown music out of nowhere? Okay, so we got the target file path, that's the full path to it, and that's gonna be user saves. Okay, good. I don't know... Actually, I guess I could... Well, okay, I don't know. I think just an empty string is probably for the best. I don't need any of this stuff. Hell yeah. Okay, maybe I haven't heard the beach song. I'm vaguely curious to try playing Plock, because I've heard, like, it gets ridiculously difficult by the end. And I'm all here for that. But also, the standards of ridiculously difficult on SNES do kind of worry me, I guess. You're mind blown by the SNES sound chip. You know what's really funny? Like, the sound chip between the Super Nintendo and the N64 really did not change that much as far as, like, technical capabilities. So now you have, like... there's, like, a lot of music off of the N64. Oh, shit, I didn't clean something up. Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, I need to, yeah... Okay, hold on. Need to stop with the system I/O. Oh, I don't even think I needed that. Okay, yeah, that must have gotten added while I was doing the one thing. I'll try to compile anyway. But yeah, acrylic. I actually haven't heard that. So yeah, I might have to check that out. Oh, sorry, I was like lost my thought mid-sentence there, yeah. So, like, there's a lot of N64 music that has now been, like, ported back down to the SNES, and it basically sounds the same. Because, like, they didn't do much with it. Okay, so we're gonna make a save file with my little console here. And that save file is called Park... Okay, Park Entrance is the top one, so that should be the top file. And we're just gonna enter rooms until we win the dice roll. Okay, an error went off. Boom. Okay, yeah, loading all the save files, deleting that one save file. Debugger error. What is this? Null reference. Where? Null reference. So I'm guessing it didn't get rid of that. We can confirm that by opening up the load screen. Yep, still have it. Could probably still load it even. Yep. Shoot. Yeah, object not set to an instance of an object. So this was in the debug message. We saw it was not an empty string, so that's not null. Dir might be not correct here. Alright, let's try this. Oops. Wait, what am I doing? This. Now, I'm wondering if that's gonna make this thing wrong and I need to use, like, just target file instead, but who knows? We'll find out. Okay, I need a new save now. I guess I didn't really need to do that. Could have just reloaded the other save, but whatever. I'm gonna turn no clip on so this goes faster. Oh wait, no, it did it. Hey, and no error. Okay. So now if I go to load... Okay, there's one by the park entrance, but that was there. So, hold on. Save really quick. I go load. Okay, the top one is now Fountain. Alright, we gotta re-roll until we lose that dice roll again. 1 in 10, by the way. Dude, I get why people, like, actually just, like, make code to have fake odds, like, different than, like, what the text says or whatever. So, probability really is a bitch. Like, it's just, like... things feel like they, should be way different than they are. Even if you, like, understand how probabilities work, like... I don't know, things just feel, like, naturally unlucky. There's some weird effect with that, psychologically. Okay, yeah, anyway, that's working. The only thing we still need to do now is... That's wired up to every time you enter a room. I need to swap it so it calls that every time you, every time you die. Honestly, 1 in 10 seems kind of, like, right for all this. Oh, get this out of here. So don't call that there. Okay, no, finish dying. There we go. I think that's a good place to call it. Or the right place to call that method, not... That's... yeah. No, I worded that like I'm done. Not done, chat. Rest assured. Though I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I mean, this should work, I guess. I guess I do want to make sure I go turn off the debug, or the hard-coded funny mode thing. Would I buy Super Mario Odyssey again if it was in real life? Sounds terrifying. Fuck. Like, just HD realistic graphics, you mean? Sounds crazy. Hey, I rolled the dice, and it decided not to delete. No? Wait, what do you mean then? Hold on. If it was in real life. Wait, I don't get it. Am I just like... Not understanding the question here. I'm gonna roll those dice again. Okay. Didn't lose the dice roll there. Oh yeah, one sec. Before that guy gets me here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So there's just entrance area. Oh, yes! Wait, no, never mind. Maybe? Nope. Oh, it's at the bottom. Dang it. It's cool that it remembers whether you're in no-clip mode while you're, like, if you save, it'll remember that you had no-clip on. Super unnecessary for the sake of, Damn it, didn't happen again. For the sake of, like, just debug tools, but, you know, whatever, doesn't matter. Speaking of, yeah, I think that's what we'll do next. I said earlier, like, maybe I'll add to my debug tooling. I want to add a thing that, like, doesn't make you no-clip, but does, make you fast. God damn it, can we lose this dice roll already? Like, I'm pretty, like, I can't imagine this not working, but, like, you gotta check, right? Like, oh, by the way, I know this was 16 minutes ago. Sorry, I got kind of wrapped up in my work. But thanks for the follow, Ryan K. Hawkins. Appreciate it. It didn't happen again. Goddamn. Infinite bacon, but no games, or infinite games. Wait, but no games. What? Infinite games, but no games? That's where we're at right now. Think about that. That's not true. There's a lot of fucking really good games that I still need to play. Now, if that was a typo and you meant to say infinite games, no bacon, I'll go with that. I'll take no bacon. It's fine. Probably help me live longer, if anything. Games but no games. Okay, yeah, no, that is in fact what you meant. Heck, Chad, I haven't even really reintroduced bacon into my diet yet. To be fair, like there are some bacon that I can. It depends on like what it's treated with. Next thing I'm gonna try to reintroduce is celery, because that surprisingly opens up a lot of things that I can't currently have if I'm following my diet correctly. Because not just like celery itself as an ingredient, but like celery salt is in a lot of stuff, and if you're reactive to celery, like that'll also get you usually. It's weird shit. I also try not to get like too into it, because like there is like a cult of people that are like obsessed with FODMAP stuff in like a non-medically, you know, like pseudoscience type shit. But literally my doctor told me to try it because I was like, hey, I'm having tummy aches. Please help me, doctor. Celery cult, yeah, them too. Negative food. Hey, we finally lost the dice roll. Okay, so now my save file should just be gone, right? Yep, boom. Both of them went away. Good. FODMAP was a pain in the ass when I had to try it with one of my kids. Yeah, it's pretty restrictive at the start, and the really annoying thing is 2 of the hardest things to like cut out of your diet is onions and garlic, and those 2 are like more complicated to reintroduce back into the diet than the other ones, because you have to do it like, you have to have a larger wait period between introductions. I don't know what FODMAP is. It stands like each letter stands for something. Like F is fermentable. It's like it describes a set of food that people have found to be like highly reactive, and so like basically you cut out the highly reactive food for like a little while, let your like body's internals like have like a clean slate. So you like basically like cut it out entirely for like 2 or more weeks. Then you like slowly reintroduce things one at a time till you find what's causing irritation. It's called food, not FOD. People are doctors. But yeah. I will say that for me personally, as someone that has like had chronic stomach issues and had several like medical like scans and tests like growing up and just as an adult as well, like nothing has worked better than trying this so far, which is pretty freaking awesome. But you know, again, mileage may vary. I am by no means like a model of good nutrition or healthy living, so you know, it sounds cool. Ugh. Yeah, soon I will know what causes my tummy to hurt. I think, honestly, I'm pretty sure it's, like, just 2 different things. One of them being dairy, because, I mean, how a lot of people are just, you know, have some level of, like, lactose intolerance. It's not that extreme, because, like, I can eat something with cheese on it, but then, like, I don't know, if I have, like, too much cheese, like, mac and cheese makes me feel pretty terrible. That and beans. Beans seem to set me off. Because I, like, can explicitly remember, like, possum makes a delicious, like, 3-bean soup. And I love that soup, but I definitely have always had, like, stomach aches after eating it. Also, for context, because there's a lot of people that came in from the raid, that's my fiance's username. It's possum. So if you hear me talking about possums or whatever, like, it's just talking about my fiance. Some people rarely ever feel pain. That's pretty dope. Or feel full. Okay, well that's not dope. One cool side effect of doing this diet is I've lost 20 pounds. I regained some of it, but I've gone back down. I think I'm still at about minus 20 right now. So I'm sitting at... Oh, never mind. Never mind what I'm sitting at. But, like, I'm by no means like, oh, I'm too big or whatever, but, you know, it's just a cool little side effect. I mean, honestly, it's a little annoying right now because, like, I'm between sizes. The pants I'm wearing right now are a great example. They're a little loose because even, like, half a size down, they were way too tight. Like, but, like, what I usually wear is now a little too loose. Anyway. That's pretty cool. Honestly, like, I'm sure I could do better with it if I didn't fucking, you know, drink beer all the time. I don't really snack too much. Although, the worst part is I usually snack when I, like, you know, drinking or getting high or whatever. So, it's kind of a double whammy of empty calories plus unneeded calories. Chat, I am yapping like crazy. Our shit works, let's commit the code. This time I do need to update the player scene because that had a parameter on it. Thank you for reminding me, chat, even though I know you guys didn't say anything. The fact that I said that out loud earlier made me... actually, no, wait, don't commit this, because this is stupid. I don't want silly mode to be on, or funny mode. Yeah, we need that probability thing in there, and then otherwise I think everything's good. I don't know if I have too much logic in the player script. Oh, right, I need to commit the player script. Can I, like, just not commit this part? Ooh, I can. Nice. Yeah, screw that. Stupid debug nonsense. Perfect. Okay. Added chance to delete all saves in a playthrough when funny mode is on and player dies. Like I said, this is the most like ridiculous feature I've ever put in a video game. Never been high. It's cool. I actually, weirdly enough, I mean, I know I said this when I started doing the Mary Jane on stream. I literally just started last October, And it was part of an effort to just like not drink as much alcohol. I know obviously weed also not good for your body, but comparatively less so, so it's an easier way to like, you know, kind of tighten up one valve and loosen another. Yeah, that is a bummer. But yeah, I mean, again, it's, like, good on you, honestly. Like, it's not a healthy habit. Either of them. What are we doing now? Let us open up this thing. I wanted to add another console command. Crap, now I need to remember how the console command stuff works. Ugh. Debug console. Maybe debug manager? One or two of these is what I need. Okay, that's the command history stuff. So this is, this might just be the thing that manages like the UI of the debug console. I think it is. And then the debug manager is the like persistent thing that tracks like the state. Content warning in real life. Yeah. Yes, okay, here's where it processes the commands. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So, help. Nope. I feel like I could have a list of these, but I don't know. Like, just putting them in like a little class file with a bunch of strings in it. Whew. Oh yeah, Epio, I know you're a Wes Anderson fan. Possum and I watched The French Dispatch last night. I hadn't seen that one yet. The only one I haven't seen now, I think, is Asteroid City. There's things I liked about it, but overall, I don't know, it was not his best work. That's not like a super rude take, I don't know. I think... like, the biggest problem with the movie is that, like, Wes Anderson is very good at, like, having a fully paced, like, story, like, going out. I don't think he's quite suited to the task of an anthology, because every story felt like it dragged on too long and, like, just needed to get to the point faster. And, like, the thing that wrapped it all around was, like, kind of cute, you know, whatever, but cool. Is it funny? I laughed a couple times, yeah. I think the thing is, having now watched literally all of his movies but one, like, at a certain point you kind of get tired of it, because, like, he effectively has been making the same movie, like, forever, just, like, changing the aesthetics of whatever he's presenting in whatever film it might be. I think, ironically, the only one that breaks out of that mold, I would say, is probably Bottle Rocket, and that's, like, his worst one, in my opinion. But that's just kind of because he hadn't quite gotten his style together, I think, yet at that point. Anyway, there, my unsolicited review of 2 Wes Anderson movies. What are we calling this command? Speed? Fast? I don't know. Oh shit, actually, what if we just make it... Okay, no, we do speed, but then you give a number. Like, I don't need to just set some arbitrary thing. Content warning, opinions, also true. Okay. What do? Well, I guess we just call, set speed, tokenized command, and we will work off of this as an example. Holy shit, that method is so long. This might be a little more complicated than I thought it was, but that's okay. You can make yourself go backwards with that, I guess, technically. Shit. This fucking playlist is making me so sleepy. What the fuck? Yeah, honestly, actually, Bull String might be a good return here. Like watching Wes Anderson movies with my ex. For some reason, I wouldn't watch one alone. It's pretty fair. I think that it, like, that's exactly, like, the right way to watch a Wes Anderson movie, just hanging out with, like, a significant other. It's, definitely a good mood. Good vibe. For some reason, yeah. For sure. I feel like, I'm really glad I didn't see Rushmore when it came out, because I think that movie came out, like, about when I was, like, in high school. I would have been, like, an even more annoying kid if I had seen that movie. I remember I, like, saw, what was it, it was the first one, some random-ass terrible movie. Bickford Schmeckler's Cool Ideas, I think is what it's called. That, and then I saw a Scanner Darkly, and I just became, like, the most, like, obnoxious child. Like, it's pretty bad. Anyway. Okay. Wait, not string. Float? Yeah, float.tryparse. Args of 1, please. Hack chat. I don't know how I'm gonna actually set the speed. Like, so that'll get us the number, but then what? Fuck. Actually, alright, instead of the not, let's do it this way. Okay, is our data sanitization. I guess I'll just put a to-do here. Set the speed mod. I guess this can be static. Oh, well no, it probably won't be able to once I do whatever I have to do in that to-do there. Alright, so what the hell does this do? Oh god, yeah, it does more validation. Okay, god, this is fucking nuts. Where do you get this? Like, god. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Nervous about Switch 2, I'll be able to get a pre-order. Yeah, it sucks. Scalpers suck, man. It's gonna be sold out. Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't, that's actually why I have Breath of the Wild on Wii U. It's like I couldn't get a Switch, so I'm like, Well, I'm not gonna fucking pay an upcharge for this. I have a Wii U. I guess I'll just get it for the Wii U, which apparently that's the better port anyway, so good for me. I still haven't finished that fuck. I love that game. I have not finished it. I haven't even touched Tears of the Kingdom yet either. I feel like I could get a PS5, though it's probably like, I don't know. Like, I want to play Astrobot. I guess Ratchet and Clank's on Steam now. Dark Souls remastered, or sorry, Demon Souls remastered. And Returnal's on PC now, so that doesn't matter anymore. Dude, Returnal's so good. I'm so glad they made the PC port of that game, because I almost bought a PS5 for it. like what? Like a double A like fucking roguelike experience? Hell yeah. Anyway. So I guess what we want to do is player status get instance, and then, or do we get the actual player? Because the player is the one that's like, how does no clip work? Okay, so it kind of pulls it in over here. Oh, okay, so, yeah, I guess we'll just, like, pull that in from Debug Manager then, which is where we're, like, setting all of this. If you already have, like, a super PC, then yeah, better to just wait. Yeah, that's also a huge, like, boon that I'm very happy that I have a PC that I can stream basically whatever I want to play. Man, this PC was busted for a little while. And then I swallowed my pride and took it to fucking Micro Center, and they, like, immediately fixed it, and I'm like, fuck yes. Actually, it wasn't even really pride, like, stopping me. This motherfucker is heavy as shit. I have a gigantic case and a fucking 3080 in there. Like, it's not a light rig by any measure. Oh, also, I think I went in, like, January, so there's fucking, like, gross ice slushy material everywhere. Ugh. It was a stressful short walk from the parking lot inward, but thankfully did not drop it. We are now streaming off it. Although, to be fair, it has, you know, it's been good lately. I honestly, 100% that was like Windows 11 broke itself, and then the patch fixed its fuck up, I guess. So we don't need that. This is weird because now I'm like having something being referenced. I guess it's already calling the debug manager every time it updates like the speed of the player, so yeah, I guess it's just what we'll do. It's fine. I feel like in an ideal situation, and I could re-architect it to do this, I might have to think a little bit more about it. Probably shouldn't make this decision while I'm, you know, a beer and an edible deep, but like, I could move the logic for, like, figuring out what speed the player should move at to the player status, and then in here I could manipulate the player status with, like, debugging stuff, rather than, like, just moving it in here and then having the player have to call, like, the debug thing and be aware of that. I feel like that might be a more proper approach to that, but I'm gonna think on that some more, because that's not necessarily any better than I have it now, I guess. I don't know, it'll work the same either way. Where the hell do I put my... There we go. Your beer is inedible? Oh, no. My... One beer and a single edible. What the hell was that recording sound? Like weed, but in like a gummy form, or chocolate, or I'm sure there's other forms of that. I think I've seen like a peanut butter spread. I guess brownies would be another example. That's crazy. Yeah, it's funny because like basically what it is, you basically like take the weed and like put it at a really high temperature until you get an oil out of it, and then you do something else with that to like infuse it into like whatever like shape or whatever. It's pretty neat because like you can like very distinctly like measure out the potency of it. Yeah, actually, it is kind of how like they put mint into gum. That's a good comparison. What was I doing? Okay, yeah, so we have speed mod. Speed mod equals speed. And then I'm gonna have a static thing over here. Get speed mod. If instance is null, if instance dot speed mod is null. Boom. Boom. Super Metroid's so good. Huge agree. For a really long time, that was like on my like favorite games of all time. I don't know what that list looks like nowadays, but I'd wager to guess that this is a bit off topic, but Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze would probably be on there. I don't know what Mega Man game I would pick. Probably Mega Man X. It's kind of like the basic bitch pick, but I don't know. Like, I love Mega Man 5, but it also frustrates me, and like, I don't know. All the ones that have like cool stuff in them are like really annoying in some area or another. The Dread Team to remake that next. That would be really cool. Or even another Metroid. I still haven't played Dread. I need to do that. Dread, and so I have, actually no, I don't have a copy of Dread. I have a copy of Kirby, though. Kirby Return to Dream, whatever the good Switch one is. Or he can eat a car. Or a fridge. I gotta play that shit. Forgotten Land, there we go, yeah. Yeah. The 3D one. I love me a good Kirby game. Ooh. Wanted to love Forgotten Land, but the frame rate killed me. You know, I probably should have expected that. Given this a 3D game on the Switch. Not to shit on Nintendo too much, but I mean, come on. God, chat, someone, you know what, I should just do this sometime. I want to see what fucking playing Resident Evil Village is like on the, like, stupid, like, live service thing they have on the Switch. That's gotta be horrible, right? Like, there's no way that's gonna be a pleasant experience. Alright, now I need to call this. I'm like, what am I missing here? So in the player... I thought that was a phone thing? Oh yeah, shit, that's on phones too now. God damn. That's like insane to me. I don't know what fucking magic they're doing over at Capcom that, like, they can just have an engine that looks like... Alright, is Village the best looking game ever? No, but it looks pretty damn good, I'd say. And I'm sure it doesn't look as good on those ports, but still, goddamn. cloud version. I tried the one for RE7. It was terrible. That's kind of yeah, that's kind of what I imagine. Phone processor insane. Now that's also a factor in all this. I looked at like when I bought this phone recently. This is a Pixel, whatever the latest Pixel is, 9. Wait, I don't know. Whatever. I don't fucking know what it is. And I was like looking at the specifications of it. I'm like, dear God, like phones are OP. I said it. My mind still gets blown by my Steam Deck whenever I use it. Okay, so if I can walk normally, everything's normal. I do... It didn't yell at me, what the heck? Oh, I didn't set it to, like, set anything. Dang it, right. Speed 2. I think that's double speed. You know what, why did we stop there? Let's go to speed 200. Noom. Damn it. Typoed. I tried to fix my fuck up by just going back to the same room, but it's 000. So that's working. Mild tweak to that. I need to actually use the text that it returns. Also, I probably should set that... wait, where the hell is it? Oh, I'm in the wrong class. So... Not get speed mod. Turn true, and what's the other line we want to put in here? Set speed mod to... Oh, right. Speed. X. Okay, now I need to mimic what the heck the go command does with whatever the hell this is. Cool. Oh, so yeah, I just gotta set... Okay, so those are already existing variables, right. Success, console output. What in the hell are you doing? Oh. That's an IntelliSense nightmare. Got no help. Okay. Now it should actually print the errors when I, like, fail to do the thing, or type it in right. Speed 2. Set speed mod to 2x. Speed 0. I can't move. Speed. Failed to run speed. Second parameter must be a valid float. No speed specified. Speed, set speed mod. 4.20. Set speed to 4.2x. Yes, and we don't go through stuff. Excellent. And then, of course, if I also no-clip on top of that, it stacks, which is fine. I don't really care one way or the other on that. Boom. Alright. Let's commit that. Did I update this? No. Don't check that in. Do check this in, though. Although, again, ignore that stuff. It's all debug stuff that I don't want to commit. Okay. Added debug command speed. Boom. Committed, pushed it, chat. I think I'm good on game dev for now. Let's find a video game to play after I take a quick break. But yeah, GG's for now. We what the fuck did we do? I forget. We did a whole thing. What was it? Oh, right. We set the funny mode stuff up, and then after that, I added the speed command or whatever. Cool. Yeah. Again, there's gonna be more stuff that's gonna happen in funny mode than it just like deleting your save files. Like I said, one thing I wanted to do is also every time you use a key, prompts the player to discard the key and let them. But also they might, you know, soft lock themselves if they still need the key. How else did I have for ideas? Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna brainstorm more stuff. But yeah, this is specifically for funny mode where just goofy shit happens. But yeah. Anyway, let me figure out what the heck we'll play here. But yeah. That's it for game dev for the night. Yeah.